Hello, darlings. It's good to see you again, and thanks for joining me for today's video, where I want to talk to you about how you can stealth camp in your van. Now, to be honest with you, I prefer to stealth camp in my van, which I do most of the time, because it's free. Now, occasionally I was at a caravan park or a campground, but most of the time I prefer to stealth camp in my van, because if I were to pay to stay at a caravan park and pay for parking all the time, I'm not going to have enough money left over to live on. That's why I prefer to stealth camp most of the time in my van. And I suggest that if you're on a budget, and if you don't have a lot of money, then you're going to need to stealth camp too. Now, I have heard of stories about other van lifers who have either gotten a knock or who have received a fine for stealth camping. However, that hasn't been my case so far. And let's hope it stays that way too. And I think that's because of the stealth van rules that I go by. And that's what I want to talk to you today, is about those stealth camping rules. Okay, so rule number 1 for stealth camping in your van is to always arrive late in the evening and leave early in the morning. That's right. So what I do is I arrive after dark around about 9ish, or maybe 10ish, depending. And then I leave about 5 or 6 in the morning. And I suggest that's what you do too. So it doesn't matter where you park, whether you're going to be stealth camping on a residential street or whatever. Always arrive late in the evening, after dark, and leave early in the morning. Okay? So rule number 2 is whatever happens, do not draw any attention to yourself, whether that be making any noise or whatever. Because when your van is parked on the street, you just want it to look like a normal, ordinary, empty